Howdy, folks. Hope y'all are doing well this evening. Let's see if we're actually live here or not. It says we are. But I'm running a little late here getting in and getting everything set up. So bear with me just a second here. Looks like we got about 3 people in here watching. Mr. Eddie, Marco, TKE, let's see, Jason Beecher, Neil McKenzie, Caleb 1776. Mr. Eddie says, about time. Well, you just hold your horses, Mr. Eddie. There we go. About time, he says. Fred DeLug says, hello, all. Caleb 1776. Dragoon LSK. Good to see you as well. Let's see. Waylon is here. Thank you for being here, Waylon. Let's expand this out. We can do that. All right. Check out Milton Smock. That's right. It is Milton Smock. Straighten things up here a little bit. Didn't even have time to look at it good on the camera. Probably still not straight. A lot of hellos to each other. Great, Scott Minnie. Thank you for being here, Scotty. Something here looks familiar. It's the picnic table. Dragoon. It's the picnic table. Kelly's Mishmash. Thank you, Kelly White. Thank you for being here. Ron Dobbins. Thank you for being here. And Mr. Eddie's saying that the live is not very exciting and he needs a Red Bull to stay awake. I think that's what he said. Let's see. Send me the RDB for a walking and flipping video? No, sir. No, sir. I don't think so, sir. Neil McKenna, like I said hello to Neil already, maybe. If I didn't, Neil, hello. All right, awesome. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day. I had a bit of a busy one. Just got back from an amateur radio club meeting and had to hurry up and set up everything. Dwayne Letterman says, what up, Tommy? Or something to that, some semblance thereof. SC Knife Monkey, thank you for being here, man. Neil McKenzie, thank you, sir. Do appreciate that. I don't have a special sound or anything. Oh, wait a minute. I think I do. Wait a minute here. Let's see. Let's see if this... I can't hear it, but maybe y'all can. Did that do anything? Did that make an applause sound? I may not do that every time, though. Just saying. Milton said yes, it must have made a sound. Awesome. Fancy pants. Great Scott minis. Now it's this program that I have, so it's pretty neat, and I'm still figuring it out. So, Waylon, thank you for being here. Let's see. Does that mean I have to? Let's see what else I can do. Here we go. Let's see if that works. And y'all are outpacing me here. So we got Neil McKenzie's became a member, or re-became a member, and Waylon just became a member. Appreciate it, guys. Really appreciate it. Fred the Lug says I'm back. Fred's hope you're having a wonderful day and that the travel is going okay. Mr. Eddie says happy birthday, Milton. I think Milton's birthday was last week, but why not? Happy birthday, Milton. Let's see if there's a special sound for that. Here we go. That's for Milton's birthday. And y'all can just tell me to quit making the sounds if you want to. All right, let's keep on going. Ron Crow, thank you for being here, man. Really appreciate it. Milton said, keep on coming. I don't know. Let's see if I can find a kazoo. I am just kidding. I am just kidding. No kazoos. Rob's not in here, is he? I better check. He may have stopped by. All right. Yeah, that's woke up at 3:30 a.m. just getting in. Yeah, you'll be ready to crash out here in a second. Happy late birthday, Milton. Your sound is demure. Oh, brother. 1931 Leatherworks. Thank you for being here, Terry. Appreciate it, man. Ron Dobbins, if I didn't say hello to you as well. What are y'all carrying today? What's in the pockets for today? Gary, thank you for being here, man. It's got to be late over there, man. I appreciate you coming in. Ron Diamond says, or no, he was talking to Caleb. Says they just got the Chevron Yan in full zircon titanium scales, and it just jumped on me again. All right, let's see. That's awesome. So y'all post up what you carried today, and I'll go ahead and show you what I had in pocket today. Try to change it up a little bit. Mind of Milton said Curtis F3 in pocket. And I actually, let's move this off to the side. And I'll show you what I had in pocket. I went with something a little different today. Went with the Tactile Chupacabra. Went with the Demco Shark Cub. And also the Kaiser Sparrow, along with the usual American Blade Works Slippy and the Grizzle Bear Leatherworks slip here, which is breaking in really nicely. There's a new sticker to the collection here, and if you didn't see it, well, actually it's a magnet, but Maddie got a package from Maddie earlier this week. And let's see what else we got here. Whoops. Mind of Milton says got the Curtis F3 in pocket. Mr. Eddie's on staycation, so apparently he's just slumming it at home. Gary says it's only 3:40 a.m. I'd be passed out, or hopefully would be passed out. Mr. Eddie says I carry my favorite knife, the Wee Elementum, I'm sure. All right. Waylon says Ultim Pyrite Light and pry bar made by me. And that's a pretty cool carry, Waylon. Especially the making your own pry bar. Ron Dobbins says I'm carrying Microtech Annex Integral and James Brand Chapter 2 and G-Shock Watch Titanium Pin. He's given us the full load out there, or at least a portion of it. Thank you for that, Ron. Dragoon says, I got the K&G's Collins Creation Chavez. And Fred says, once I landed, I took out the prototype Orlock to play with all day. Ron Crow says, I carried the Kaiser helmet as primary, Remet Peacock secondary, QSP Canary, and Ultim as backup as always. I was supposed to have a Canary come in today, and it did not arrive, so I won't get to unbox that one. But we do have a box to open in a bit that promises to be rather cool from what I have heard. All right, let's see. TK says I carried an Oz Machine Company Long John, MSI with OG scales, and a custom AG Blade Works fractal for the prying. The last item may have just been a comment to get some reaction. All right, let's see. Caleb says, now I'm carrying the Asgear, the Tall Boy, and the Tenable Shard, maybe? I'm just guessing because I have no clue there, Caleb. Shay, thank you for being here. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank y'all all for being here. Please hit that thumbs up button if you would. That may get us, and I don't know what's going on, but normally I don't have 31 people in here this early on. I really appreciate y'all. Mr. Eddie said, sweatpants, hoodie, black socks, and a beanie. Thank you for that, Mr. Eddie. We needed that. Let's see. Kathleen Smith, thank you for being here, ma'am. Do appreciate it. Cole Foster just became a member. Thank you so much, Cole Foster. Wait a minute. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. What can we do? Let's do this one. See what it's. And I'm not listen to it later. So we're just picking random stuff. I could do some background music too, but I have no clue what it sounds like, and I'm not going to do that just yet. But thank you so much, Cole Foster. You do have a fractal in your possession. Please do not tear it up before I get to see it. That's all I can say. What you do with it while you have it is up to you, maybe? Cole was already a member previously. So leave her alone, Mr. Eddie. Mr. Eddie says, TK, where's my coconut cookies? Here we go again. Fred the Lux said, met up with some makers today. Very cool to see the shops where the non-CNC customs are made. That would be very cool, Fred. I'm going to have to talk to you about a tour of these shops, or at least a location, although they're probably not anywhere close to me. I guessed it right. That's I have the shard, but I have the I have the Concept Shard, and I would like to check out the tenable version. So it's a neat knife, and I don't have the microphones. I didn't get them out before I got everything set up, so I don't know if I plugged it in, if it'd work or not. So we're just going with the phone tonight. So y'all yell at me if the audio is not the greatest. TK says, Kathleen Smith, hello, young lady. Hope you're doing well. 1930, Terry, we are doing pocket checks. So if you've got whatever you carry today, post that down, and I'll post it up on the screen there. Let's see. Terry says, TKL accomplice on the belt. Bradford G3 sheep's foot in the front pocket. GEC Bullbuster in the back pocket. Very cool. Nice EDC there, Terry. Fred Luck says, met up with Beard of Doom today. Showed him the Orlock. So much fun. Very cool. Cole Foster said, I dig the sound. Awesome. What's the background noise, Mr. Eddie? What is the current background noise? What are we hearing other than my talking? Well, then says, I'll be back in a minute. And Cole Foster got a new debit card. I hate it when you get to change all that, and then stuff that you had automatically coming out, you got to figure out all that good stuff, and it's aggravating. Caleb, member for 1 month. Wait another 1 month. Oh, new card. Who dis? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being a member. You guys are something. Y'all are awesome. Fred says, Terry, he showed me a piece you custom made for him. He has it on top of his new computer. Very cool. Very cool. Mr. Eddie said you should do a pocket check from the Discord. I can change the name to Help with Gadget server for the live. that might confuse everybody, Mr. Eddie, but that would be pretty fun. I know I can go to there and show what folks do, but then we'll talk about that. That may be something we can add. Aaron D says, carried my nimble W and mini practice. Thank you for being here, Aaron. None for now says, hey, got my Para 315V on me now. Kathleen Smith says, I have a Spyderco Dragonfly Salt and a Swiss Army Knife Mini Champ with an Aries pedal at my desk. Very cool, Kathleen. None for now. Thank you for being here for that 1 month. I really appreciate it, sir. That's awesome. You guys are awesome. All right, let's see if we can get a. We're going to do a sound for. We're going to do a sound here for all you guys that are have been here for a month. Here we go. You probably didn't enjoy that one. So anyhow, let's see what we got here. Mr. Eddie says, I have a glow-in-the-dark dragonfly. Caleb, if we do that, we'll do whatever. You can post it in the chat, or you can show it on the on Discord if we decide to do that. Just in Time says, yo. And Caleb, yeah, get somebody to help you get into the Discord. There's some cool stuff that goes on in there. We get in there and chat a little bit sometimes, and sometimes do some voice calls and all kinds of different stuff. So let's see. Mr. Eddie says, not a dragonfly, a ladybug. Glow in the dark ladybug. So awesome. Oh, I don't know if I showed that or not. But you guys are awesome. Really appreciate y'all being here. I'm going to put my carry back in my pocket here and slide everything else back over. Yes, just in time. There is a Discord. I think Mr. Eddie may have dropped the link to TKA's Discord. It changes names. Sometimes it changes to Mr. Eddie's Discord. There's no telling what it might end up as next. So have fun figuring that part out is all I can say. Yep. I don't have my own Discord. Just use TKE's Discord. Wayland says, I'm back. Caleb, I guess Mr. Eddie needs to make a new tab for Help with Gadgets Live or something. Help with Gadgets Live Pocket Check or something. We'll see. Mr. Eddie says, make Discord Eddies again. Certainly possible. Alrighty. Apparently he's done that, so let's see what happens here. Seriously, Mr. Eddie, is there a background noise that's offensive, or just my voice that's offensive? Let me know that. That's a good point, Cole Foster. I was actually thinking that a minute or so ago. I was like, but it's really TKE's, and that's what Mr. Eddie just said. It's really TKE's Discord. I lost my screen there. Where'd it go? Here we are. It's Eddie's. Excuse me. It's TK's Discord, but apparently Mr. Eddie's in charge of it. So it's there's some gray lines there. No, I do not want to start just a channel or something, because I don't want to. There's already too many Discords, in my opinion. I can't keep up with them all. It's Eddie, says Cole. Be nice to TKE. I can barely hear whatever the background noise is in his. Just in time, yeah. You're in TKE's Discord probably, so cool. TKE says, guess the Fractal has some serious work to do tomorrow. Oh boy, here we go again. Just in time says we could always use 6 more Discords. No. I can't keep up with so many discords. Let's see what Mr. Eddie's done here. There's probably no. Yep, he actually did a HWG Help with Gadgets live. We'll show it here. Hang on just a second. Let me practice. Share screen. And window. We can do this. Boom. Share. Let's see if that works. It may or may not work. It's not working. Well, we got to figure that out. Let's try it again. Because it says it's working, but it is not working. Let's try it this way. I'm actually watching. I have the live feed up on my tablet so I can see if things are working, and things are not working the way I want them to be working here. It says that it's sharing, but I am not seeing any change in the. Let's try something different here. About messed up. About hit the end broadcast, and that would have messed things up royally. Let's see. It may be requiring. Let's see, contents of your screen. It's wanting to do that. Let's try this. Still not sharing, is it? Nope. Got to play with that one because I need that to work. That should be working, and it's not. Oh, well. Okay. So, let's see. Mr. A says, Help with Gadgets, I created a channel for you. I see it. And I see some cool knives in there, but I can't get it to cooperate and show that screen for some reason. I need to play with that. Mark Parks, thank you for being here, man. Really appreciate it. Yep, he makes them, and hopefully he is pointing you toward his Instagram right now. TK says Scott's Damascus hide scratch as well, but chips, not so much. There we go with the fractal again. Let's see. Did you try turning it off and on again? I have started. I'll reboot my phone. I reboot my computer. I do all of that before my live. So TK says Edgy did an excellent job milling of the zircotite grooves to account for the zirconium bars. They stay in even after several 4-pound hammer blows. You know what, Scott? If Scott stopped by here, he would probably. I don't even know what he would do if he saw those comments. There's no telling. Ron Dobbins, I think I said hello to you. If I didn't, hello. All right, let's go ahead and start clearing the table off, and then we'll get into this box that I have. really wish that share media or share screen. Also share. Okay, turn that off. Let's try this. It was getting a message up there. Where did Discord get to? There we go. Let's drag that back down. We'll see if I can't get this working. Share. Okay. I keep getting a message up that says you're sharing a screen without sharing your system sound. I know that. I'm well aware of that. But it's still not sharing. Share that. Let's see. Window. Can share a tab, which is not what I want to do. Entire screen. Share. Nope, it's not working. I got to figure that one out. And it may be system resources related or something. Don't know. All right. Let's get back up to the comments because I think there's some crazy ones here that you guys have commented on. Something about giveaway knives. Caleb says, I think I did a thing. I don't know. He might, you guys. But I think you're mocking someone else. Ron Dobbins says, hit that thumbs up, everyone. Thank you for that, Ron Dobbins. And TKE says the comment that I caught as I was scrolling past, are those giveaway knives? Doubtful. Fred probably would hurt me greatly if I gave away any of those knives. Edge Time, thank you for being here, man. All right, let's go ahead and clean off the table here. This is the Arcform Spectre. Is that right? No, Saber. Arcform Ultim Saber. Now, these are Fred's knives. Some of these are Fred's knives that I'm going to be reviewing. I've got all of the disassembly and cleaning videos done of those. And clearing the table for the drawing. The smock is a giveaway. You'll have to ask Milton about that one. This is the Vero Mini Nova. I actually like this knife a lot. This is the Concept Tarkin. And this is a really cool knife. This one I did not, it wasn't on my radar. But it's very easy to reverse flick off of the thumb disc there. And the front flipping works really well. Mr. Eddie loves Ultim. I think. Edge Time says, guys, I'm sorry I haven't been active on YouTube, working through 2 college degrees and working part-time as a landscaper. That will keep you busy, Edge Time. Sometimes the YouTube stuff has to take a backseat to all of that. So hang in there, man. And this is actually Milton's smock. It's breaking in well. I did a disassembly and cleaning video on that one as well. Should be out in a few weeks, though I think I have 20 videos waiting to be uploaded. This is the Wee Knives Tyro, Tyro, and I've got a disassembly and cleaning video of this as well, and showing the also did the what did I do? The actually, it's I disassembled the Demco Shark Cub and the, where did I put it? The Tactile Chupacabra, and showed the differences between those locking systems, since they are similar. And if you can tell, I used that to cut the dog treats tonight, and so got a little usage out of that one tonight. Straight. Let's see. Mr. Edis is hoarding everyone's knives. Apparently, here we go again. Let's see. Yeah, it does have that. It does have a pretty good size choil. What did I do with that smock? Oh, there it is. But it has to have that choil to get around the stop pin there. Stop pin and the button actuated liner lock. So kind of a thing, but it's actually really cool. And Just in Time doesn't like the Ultims, apparently. Edge Time says, almost looks like an old-fashioned straight razor. Just in Time says, Ultim is boo-boo. And HWG Gadget says, what's the 8020N? This particular one is 20 CV. There we go. And of course, these are made in Taiwan. I picked this one up at Blade Show last year, I think. Let's see. Some of the 20.5s are all 10. I think my first one was, but they have some variants with more premium steel. Just in Time says, I heard the smock was a giveaway from Mr. Eddie. Well, that's actually Milton's now, and it was Fred's. So, Mr. Eddie, I don't think Mr. Eddie has a say in that one, though. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool, and I like it. It's a nice size little knife. It's a little on the small side for knives that I normally carry, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. That is the Shark Cub, and you're right. That's the slicer blade shape. All right, let's see. We went over this one already. This is the Poikilo Gecko. As I understand, now I could be wrong about this, but I think these just came out at Blade Show West, maybe. I could be wrong, but these are pretty cool. I think Rob did a massive unboxing of a lot of Poikilos yesterday. I don't know. Just in Time says, Mr. Eddie talked to Milton. I witnessed it. Milton must have got busy and stepped away, because he's not in here yelling no. That's but until I were to be able to hear it from Milton, in an actual Milton, not fake Milton. Yeah. And this one here is a Vulcan custom that I got just, and I gotta meet these guys. I told you I was running late, and I forgot, so I gotta hit do not disturb, because they're being ridiculous. All right, there we go. All right, and let's go back on this. All right, this is a Vulcan custom that was gifted to me, and it has a rather large flipper, but the rather large flipper works extremely well. So anyhow, just a very cool knife. And let's go ahead and set that one to the side. Let's see. Pons, thank you for being here. Don't think I have said hello to you, but I appreciate you being here. Let's see. Just in time says, I'm telling Milton, well, after the boo, I'm telling Milton you went against his wishes. He will be very angry. He might be, but he might not be. So, TK says, I can't wait to meet Mr. Eddie at Blade Show. We're trying to convince Mr. Eddie to come to Blade Show Atlanta. I'm planning on being there, Lord willing. I think TKE already has plans and tickets and everything else. So hopefully I'll get to meet TKE there. I thought Milton and Mr. Eddie were coming, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out as time gets a little bit closer to June the 8th, I think. Maybe. Mr. Eddie says, I live to disappoint. Yes, sir. We're talking about Blade Atlanta. Looking forward to hopefully being able to go down there. Aye. Caleb says, I really like the knife. Flipper throws me off a bit. Still very cool. Sounds great too. Absolutely. And he actually told me that he would take that flipper off if it was too much. But I'm leaving it there for a bit. I kind of it's different. And I mentioned if you're cutting something, you can actually wrap your finger around here, and it actually gives a really good amount of control for the knife. Or if you're doing something else, you can slip your finger up under the finger guard, which is what it's kind of intended to be. He made it similar to some of his custom fixed blades that have a finger guard on it. So, and he was trying out some different things with the with flippers. So, I just thought it's different for sure. For sure. All right, let's see. TK says, what? I think it's June the 8th, if I'm not mistaken. June 8th, 9th, and 10th, maybe? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Caleb, I agree. Mr. Eddie needs to go. He's about to move to Arizona, so I know he hates driving, so I doubt he would make it back out this way for perhaps many a year. All right, Caleb. I plan to. You guys probably wouldn't recognize me if you saw me, but look for my logo. I'm gonna. The plan is to get a couple of T-shirts made up with Help with Gadgets logo on it, so that at least some folks that may be going can actually yell at me if they knew who Help with Gadgets is. It may be the 5th or the 8th. Mr. Eddie says, need to buy a house? Not now. He is trying to get into a house, but I have gone and spent not a whole lot of money, so he could do it too. Absolutely, dude. Looking forward to it. Caleb, aren't you like 20? Oh, man. Caleb says, I'm 37. He looks a little bit younger, I think. So, but I get that too. So, well, I did, but before my hair turned gray and my beard turned white, so, or whitish. So there's that. Mind of Milton, thank you for posting TKE's channel. You guys, if you don't have gears, let me know. I think I can fairly easily do that. And you want to post like your link or to your channel, please do so. I find that helps me find channels that I didn't know about. So you guys please do that as well. Gabe Harlan, thank you for being here, man. Really appreciate you coming here. Milton, tell Tommy about the smock giveaway. Milton, they're trying to give away your smock is all I'm saying. You may want to scroll back up. Let's see. And TK's posted Mind of Milton's channel. Terry says 37. To be young again. Don't I know that? Mr. A says, Caleb, 1776, you in Avila? Milton's got Terry's channel. If y'all haven't subscribed to 1931 Leatherworks, go check him out. Good deal, Caleb. Awesome. Well, apparently, we've got a couple of folks in here with the last name of Avila. And hang on a second, I gotta get this out from under my feet. I do not need to be tripping. So now apparently we are trying to figure out if we're kin. There was a smock here that is actually Milton's, Gabe Harlan, and the guys were trying to say that Milton had given the go ahead to do a giveaway with his new smock that he's never even got to hold yet, and they claimed that Milton had given his go ahead for that, and I was not. I wasn't falling for that one. Well, maybe Terry, that should encourage you to make to at least upload a short or something like that. There you go. Oh, you guys. Huh, Mr. A? Yeah, I usually have to do my kids got a kid now. So, but my wife usually has me doing stuff, so I have to wait till she gets up a whole lot earlier than I do. So when she goes to bed, I get to play with knife content, video productions, and such. Milton, you're probably in the same boat. Wife and kids and all that makes it hard to do all that. Terry says, side note, 45 with a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old. No, that would be interesting. That would be very interesting. I like having the 4-year-old grandson that occasionally stays over, or in some cases maybe over for a week, but then he gets to go back home to mom and daddy. So, but he's only 15 minutes away too, so that's really cool. Gabe says, with an old style pivot. Oh, come on. Focus. I think hopefully I don't know if Mind of Milton's already ordered scales or not, but he got to take that into old style. Well, obviously he has. Old style pivot has all the scale options. You hush, Mr. Eddie. I am not. I'm oldish. Paul Mills, thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you dropping by. We've lost a lot of people before we even opened the box, but there was a good many people there for a while, unless the numbers jump around, and that could happen. trying to get caught up on comments in the chat before I open this. Oh, that could make things very interesting, Terry. Yeah, you probably sit down once the kids are in bed and try to recuperate for the next day. Hang in there, man. We've got some interesting Amazon purchase. We've got some interesting conversation going on in the chat, and I'm not going to show all that. Y'all can read that, but Terry says, I need to find someone with a user work tough gear mountain lion willing to do a questionable trade. All right. This box actually comes to me from Rob's Nerdy Knives. Well, it comes to me from Mr. Eddie via Rob's Nerdy Knives. He had some of the contents of this box, so he's got some pretty cool knives in here, from what I understand. So I actually got the box yesterday and have had to kind of sit on it and wait a little bit to find out if I can or to do the opening. So I wanted to kind of hold on to it and wait until it the live tonight. So hadn't been able to get into it. So all right, let's see. Absolutely, head over to TK's Discord or Rob's Discord or Maddie's Discord to check out Mr. Eddie's knives for sale. He has quite a few regular folding knives, as well as I think he may have a few from his last run of custom fixed blades that he made. So y'all check his stuff out. All right. Mind and Milton says, Caleb, he will give you a food deal. I think he meant good deal, but food deal. All right, we're going to use the Chupacabra as the opening. In fact, I'm just going to flip it over here and get into this. Mr. Eddie does tend to have bro deals. You'll see that expert opening of the box there. Oh, let's see. Now you've made Caleb hungry. A food deal. All right, let's get into this. This is a well packaged package here. I don't think that's what it says it is there. And actually, I've already seen this particular knife. Hey, Jack, thanks for being here, man. Actually, I think I picked this knife up from Tactical Blade Show. So I've already seen it. And I'm glad I'm not the only one that does this. Because the boxes, the packaging is really cool, but I was afraid it would get damaged, and packed it up. This is the Hypercut Cretan. Front flipping is Mr. Eddie's favorite method of opening, or so I've heard. And I think there's been some custom work here on that clip since it left here. So very cool. This is a small maker out of eastern North Carolina, up in the Asheville area. A guy named Dylan, and he makes some cool knives. So that's the Hypercut Cretan. Whoops, that was my fault. There you go. Let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. Mr. Eddie says, I just sold a Curtis for cheap. He did. Jack, we're just hanging out, chatting, and opening a box that came from Mr. Eddie via Rob's Nerdy Knives. The Spidey pouch is not what it seems. Yep. Okay, we'll get you a mech. They're pretty cool. I've got a couple now. Landon Milton says, not as good as my packaging. No, that one was pretty rad. Tommy thought the same thing as Rob. All right, Milton. Jack's not a fan of the front flippers either. I think they're awesome. All right, so that's the Hypercut Cretan. That's number 2, if I'm not mistaken. That is serial number 2, and I heard number 3 is for sale. I don't know if it got bought today or not, but I'll probably do another walking and flicking video with that one just in case. I need some more walking and flicking videos. Let's do that one last. Let's see. This one, it's Tasca Tools. What's the name of this? There's a note in here. Tasca Tools model MacDaddy V2 M390 blade titanium scales, clip and a backspacer, jerk thumb studs, pivot and collar ring. Serial number 7's etched inside. So, oh, cool. If I get to take that one apart, if I get to take that one apart, be able to see that inside. Mr. A says, if you drop it, you're getting me number 3. Remember, Mr. Eddie, I talked about an alternative route for doing doing walking and flicking. All right, this is the Mac Daddy, and I've not got to try this one. This will be the first time. Like the pocket clip, looks pretty cool. They did the lock bar relief on the inside. It's got some really interesting thumb studs, which should provide plenty of traction. You've also got the front flipper, and you've got a rear flipper as well, regular flipper. All right, which one should I do first? And nice hologram satin finished blade, and a forward choil there too. That's not too bad. Good access to the lock bar. The rear flipper works really well, and the front flipper works really well. I'm not gonna try the reach over one just yet on camera, because if I try that and the knife goes flying, that reverse flick works. The neutron star, the reverse flick off of that thumb stud was really good. The reverse flick of this one is as good, if not better. I normally am not a thumb stud person, but the placement of this thumb stud, that's not bad at all. I'm not disliking this one, Mr. Eddie. This one's pretty cool. Lock bar access is very easy. Sorry, just geeking out playing with this knife. I like that. That's yeah, that one's at the back of the stack there, Mr. Eddie. So it may be after you move. Just saying. Maybe. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Caleb says, I've only had one front flipper, and surprisingly, I really like it, but most are ugly. And, it does depend. Sometimes it is very, very noticeable it's a front flipper. Knifey-Stan. McKnifenstein. Mr. Eddie says skiffs in there. Mr. Eddie loves skiffs too. I'm surprised he hasn't found a different one to replace it with. I try not to. And if you watch my walking and flicking videos, most of them are done over asphalt driveway. And anyhow, let's keep on scrolling. Yep, few months. Send it with a smock. I thought the smock's not going to you, mister. H time says buy F-250 or Northern Sky High. Northern Sky High. Just my opinion. I've got one in the other room. Salty Pines, thank you for being here, man. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Jack, yeah, they can be pretty awesome on knives. All right, y'all ready to get in this last one? I think this one's going to be pretty cool. I'm really wanting to try this one out. Mr. Eddie, don't you have a third Sky High already? Stay. there's the card that comes with this one. It's got Nichols Damascus. It has on the blade and on the pocket clip. Vintage ivory paper micarta scales, titanium liners, titanium hardware. Oh look, it matches my lettering of my logo. I think that means I have to keep it. I haven't even opened it yet. I do like that clip. I've been asked to see if I can front flip this. I will try, but I'm not going to try it first. That's the action on that one's really nice. That blade is beautiful. I like that forward choil. I gotta get that finger out of the way. I can somewhat do it there, Mr. Eddie. This one needs a good disassembly and cleaning already. I can tell it. It needs it. It needs it. Well, I don't know that this one's actually made for front flipping, Mr. Eddie. If the rear flipper was not in the way, I think it would be a whole lot easier. I like that. That's pretty cool. And I like how he used the same kind of the Damascus on the clip. I like that. That's cool. I don't know if that I can zoom in on that, but that's really cool. All right. Let's see. That's a good point there, Jack. I saw that, and if it were just a hair down, probably would have looked a little bit better there. Caleb says that's beautiful. Not a fan of yellow, but yeah, exactly. It's if you'd have said, "Hey, you want this knife with the yellow scales?" Nah. But looking at it, it's like, yeah, that's pretty awesome. It's micarta too. Milton's a bit of a fan of micarta. Let's see. I like it. I think that one's pretty cool. It is different though. Absolutely. Each time said that color reminds me of a mid-20s Jeep Wrangler, mid-2000s Jeep Wrangler. I can't even talk. All right, let's see. Yeah, I would say that's correct. It looks In hand, it looks more white, and I don't know that it's more of a pale yellow out from under the camera. So it's not quite this. It's not quite this bright, is what I'm trying to say. It looks brighter under the camera. Absolutely. That one's gonna be fun to take apart. It doesn't look like there's any milling in there though, but it's not heavy. Really like those pivots. That clip is I like that clip. Looks good. All right, let's see here. That is Chad Nichols Damascus. On the blade and on the clip, from what I understand. And by the way, this is a Centurion liner lock from Keeling Customs. It was February the 8th, so this is just a few months old. Vintage ivory paper micarta scales. So, yeah. I do not know the... I don't know how much that one ran, but it is it's pretty cool. Let's bring the other two that I had that I got from Mr. Eddie. I really like that one too. And then we've got a hypercut. Oh, if you guys didn't see the packaging for the hypercut, you've got the COA here in a little deal there. These are 3D printed, I would assume. You got magnets in here. You've got he includes the tool for the pivot there, but they use the magnets to stay together. It's really cool. And this is the Cretan with the awesome pivot collar there. Let's see here. Put the more similar ones together. All right, let's see. Mr. Eddie dropped the Keeling Customs Instagram link there. The top one, and I think I've changed the order here. And Mr. Eddie's already got you. He's helping out here. Thank you, Mr. Eddie. Tasca Tools Mac Daddy V2. It's very easy to reverse flick this. And not to mention, you also have the front flipper and a rear flipper as well. Yeah, that one's all right. I like that one. I like that one a lot. All right. You guys hang on a second. I'm going to try to do this screen sharing thing again. And I'm going to try something here. Whoops. It may be It may sound funny, but I'm moving some of the stuff around to different. I have dual monitors set up here in the in this area, and I just want to try something here. If I can screen share, entire screen, and go to that one and share it. Although it doesn't look like it's going. I'll wait a second to make sure it doesn't flip over. Tis not working. I don't know why the screen share function is not working, but again, it could be that it's could be this some sort of resources. Because I don't see. I know it's worked with another streaming platform, but it doesn't appear to be working correctly with me on this one. Well, that's something to try too. All right, hang on a second. Y'all bear with me a minute. I want to get this working. And it's kind of hard to do if you're not on a live. Well, let's try it that way. So what I did was take the other monitor out of the equation, and if my hand moves if my hand moves over to the center, it didn't work, and it didn't work. So, all right, I've subjected you fine folks to enough experimentation for tonight. Let's go ahead and stop that. And okay, let's move that back up where I can see. Looks like a few of you have gone in there anyways and dropped some knives into the live, and I'll work on getting that working hopefully for next time. Carco, thank you for being here. One Moon Collective, thank you for being here. We do appreciate it. And there's Carco with his alter ego. So, all right, folks, I think it's almost 11 o'clock, and we've been going for almost an hour and a half. And I think we're going to go ahead and call it for now. I actually have to get up early in the morning and go into work, which is not usually what happens on a normal work day for me. And actually, I have to be there fairly early for me as well. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call it for this evening. Really, really appreciate you guys that have dropped by this evening. Really appreciate the community and everything that y'all do for all the community members. Hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and hope to see you again soon. Y'all have an awesome day, and thank you again. And if you're a member,